Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is on the precipice of a huge announcement that Marvel fans need to keep us from plunging into despair as if we were in a flightless armored suit.
Boom, you looking for this?
Comic-Con at Home will be a virtual event taking the place of the live convention in San Diego every year. It's going to go down July 22nd through 26th, in which all of us, not just the sweaty huddled masses of Hall H, will learn together what's in store for the future of Marvel and other fandoms. The light, hopefully at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm giving you hope.
Don't give me hope.
We are starting to get reports about those announcements, so let's preview everything we know about the updated Marvel timeline coming our way at Comic-Con in a few weeks, and this year's big surprise reveal about an upcoming title beyond the listed ones we know about. Let's start with Black Widow, Marvel's next biggest title, and according to some sources, Marvel has 2 Black Widow trailers in the pipeline, with the British Board of Film Classification approving 2 cuts for media release. One 2 minutes and 38 seconds, another 1 minute and 44 seconds. Another source claimed to have already seen this trailer, describing the film's release date updated to November 6, 2020, and new unseen footage of David Harbour as Red Guardian Alexei Shostakov. Last March, Disney and Marvel released what they called their final trailer for Black Widow, so I'm guessing the studio has teased about as much as they want to tease ahead of this film, but a greater focus on Harbour to me sounds like an attempt to tie in with some anticipated increase in Harbour news, with updates about Stranger Things Season 4 in the months ahead. Essentially, we're entering Black Widow Age of Harbour. The Black Widow director also just confirmed that the film will straight up pass the baton from Scarlett Johansson to Florence Pugh and propel another female storyline. Now, in the past, I proposed the not that batshit theory that clues from that Black Widow trailer suggest a possible surgical face swap between Natasha and Yelena, so that the Natasha we've known all this time could still live on, just with Florence Pugh's face. And I say not that batshit because it totally happens in the comics. But we'll get more into this in this week's episode of Rogue Theory. But what about Disney Plus? Well, the streaming service has announced 3 panels as of this taping: documentary series Marvel 616, Phineas and Ferb, and The Right Stuff. But I'm thinking there's also gotta be a panel for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The 6 episodes on Disney Plus were tentatively scheduled for fall 2020, but of course, production suspended, and it is reported to resume in August. But at the very least, we can hope for more footage beyond those brief shots we saw in the Super Bowl spot earlier this year, and a firmer release date. Same goes for WandaVision, which is still tentatively scheduled for December 2020 and is reported to be about 9 episodes in length, with Evan Peters joining the cast in a mystery role. Now, The Eternals was rescheduled to February 12th, 2021, and for months, sources have claimed a trailer for the film is in the can, ready to release whenever the studio is ready to announce. Shang Chi is a bit further behind production, but the star of the film teased that the cast and crew did shoot some awesome footage that he'd love to show at Comic-Con.
I kind of hope that Comic-Con doesn't get canceled, because I know we shot, I don't want to say this, no, I can't say it. I hope that we get to go to Comic-Con, because I think we would have some pretty awesome footage to share.
There was also one unconfirmed screen grab going around listing media links for a Marvel Comic-Con panel, though I don't know who would format it like it was written on a typewriter with bad spacing and describe anything as 2 concept arts. Hopefully, we'll also get more details about Phase 4 titles beyond these, like more than 3 seconds of Loki, whether Peter Parker will face Kraven, Norman Osborn, the Sinister Six, or all of them in his 3rd film, delayed to November 2021. Details about Thor 4 More Thor in February 2022. How Sam Raimi will hopefully connect back to his own Spider-Verse and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in March 2022. Black Panther in May 2022. Captain Marvel 2 coming in July 2022. Blade, how Luis will recap Endgame and Ant-Man 3. And yeah, Miss Marvel, Moonlight, and She-Hulk. But all of that, while appreciated, would just be more on the titles that have already been announced. That's not what Hall H is about. These panels are for making big aspirational fan servicey promises that, like the Inhumans movie, might never be delivered on. So how is Feige gonna swing for the fences in 2020? What big old Marshall Ali as Blade-style bombshell is he sitting on to reassure the fans, or Disney shareholders, that the best is yet to come? Well, hey, just because he won't be sweating it out at Comic-Con Comic-Con doesn't mean it still isn't summertime and your family jewels aren't sweating it out in your shorts sauna. Well, have no fear, my bushy buddies. Our friends at Manscaped are here with the great products to keep you looking good and feeling good in this hot summer weather. To keep your little piggies looking good in flip-flops, they've got the new Manscaped Shears 2.0 Nail Kit, the perfect add-on to your bathroom grooming regimen. The Shears 2.0 is a newly improved luxury 4-piece nail kit, including tweezers, clippers, scissors, and a nail file. I'm not saying you should use these tools to break out of prison. You shouldn't. They're meant to keep your fingers and toes looking great. But I am saying that the tempered stainless steel is probably strong enough to do it. Their Perfect Package 3.0 kit comes with the essential Lawnmower 3.0 water-resistant cordless body trimmer, and a ton of other liquid foundations to round out your manscaping routine. One of those formulations is a Manscaped Crop Preserver, an anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. The outside might be heat miser, but the Manscaped Crop Preserver keeps your man bag feeling frosty. Subscribe to the Perfect Package with a peak hygiene plan today and get a new blade refill for your lawnmower trimmer delivered to your door every 3 months, totally hassle-free. And for a limited time, subscribers get not 1, but 2 free gifts. The Shed Travel Bag and the patented high-performance reduced chafing Manscaped Boxer Briefs. These boxer briefs do not count as swim trunks at your friend's pool party. Trust me, I have tried. Get 20% off and free shipping to the US, UK, Canada, and Australia when you use the promo code STARS20 at manscaped.com. That's code STARS20 for 20% off at manscaped.com. See our link in the video's description. Okay, the biggest headline-making reveal that Kevin Feige could announce at Comic-Con at home would be a long-anticipated Marvel film title like a rebooted MCU Fantastic Four. The holiday 2022 window is wide open at the moment. Now that could go to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but Marvel's hands are kind of tied with James Gunn's schedule with the Suicide Squad for Warner Brothers, which is still set to release August 6, 2021. We're not sure if that would give Gunn enough time to get Guardians Volume 3 shot, wrapped, and post by the end of 2022. And further production delays could shift things back even further for Gunn and the rest of the huge Guardians cast, all of which are essential to that story. So yeah, the cast of an MCU Fantastic Four joining the chat at Comic-Con at home would be Marvel's biggest game changer in years, especially if that Reed Richards square got filled in by John Krasinski. But Marvel might be working toward another team. Teams like the Thunderbolts. The return of Zemo and Falcon Winter Soldier, Thunderbolt Ross and Black Widow, and emphasis on alternate Avengers figures like Red Guardian could all be pointing to the development of a new Avengers B Squad. Also, various upcoming Marvel titles could be pointing to the possible setup of the Young Avengers with Billy Kaplan, Wiccan, and Tommy Shepard Speed in WandaVision, Stature, Cassie Lang in Ant-Man 3, Kate Bishop in the Hawkeye series, and maybe Elijah Bradley, Patriot in the Falcon Winter Soldier, or Nate Richards, Iron Lad, aka King, in Loki. There are also a few teams that could be linked with Doctor Strange, like Marvel's Illuminati, finally. That would join Strange with the likes of Namor, Reed Richards, Professor X. There was that Easter egg on Tony Stark's phone as far back in Iron Man 2, or even the Midnight Suns, which could tie Strange with Blade, Ghost Rider, maybe even Moon Knight. Feige could simply announce a crossover event that will link several of these properties, like the Secret Invasion, which seems to be the case with all the Skrulls all over the place, or even Secret Wars. There's also some rumors that Feige will pull a similar casting announcement as he did with Mahershala Ali as Blade, which really just requires an actor to walk out wearing a hat. This could mean an actor as a big bad for Phase 4 or 5 like Galactus or Victor Von Doom, Kang the Conqueror, Mephisto, Magneto, or maybe we'll get a confirmation that one of these A-listers rumored to be in talks for Marvel roles like Keanu Reeves as Silver Surfer, Henry Cavill as Wolverine. Really a win ripe for the pickin' would be Ryan Reynolds in an MCU debut for Deadpool. The guy is already thirstily crashing the streaming calls of the X-Men cast. Just give this guy the Zoom link, Feige. And yeah, our upcoming episode of Rogue Theory will also speculate wildly on what dream announcement we want to see at Comic-Con at home. Be sure to check it out and comment down below with what you hope to be announced for Marvel's future. And for more theory discussion, join our official Discord server by becoming a patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Follow me on Instagram at Erik Voss, follow New Rockstars, and subscribe for breakdowns of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Boom.